Okay, so today is kind of a big day. So we're gonna do sadhana, and after sadhana, we've got our full moon, and I'm also gonna explain what else is being celebrated today. But for now, let's go ahead and do our sadhana. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Hey, Joy, hi. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and just start relaxing, right? Breathing in and out. And on your inhale, I am letting go. And on your exhale, I am free. On your next breath, I have arrived. And on your exhale, I am home. I have arrived. I am home. On your next inhale, there is only here and now. On your exhale, a wonderful moment. There is only here and now a wonderful moment. On your next breath, take a deep breath in and out through your mouth. Take another deep breath in and out. Bring your hands together, palms together in front of your chest. And give them a nice gentle rub and get them warm. And gently rub them over your face without touching your eyes. And then open your eyes when you're ready. Okay, that was good. All right. So it is also Guru Purnima today. And for those who celebrate, they know what it is. But for those of you who haven't done it before or curious about what it is, it's actually a celebration of gurus and gurus of gurus, right? So whoever it is that is your guru, and this could be a teacher, it could be a past guru, like a lot of people, like for example, Buddha would be a guru, right? And so they would celebrate and share gratitude with their guru today. So I've been dealing with that a lot today. And I was like, oh, I should share that with everyone. And just in case you didn't know that that's a thing today. But now let's talk about the full moon. I'm going to bring up the charts because I can't share it on here, which I wish I could. When I do the astrology for the week, I always like share it in the newsletter on the website. But that wasn't going to happen. So on this, so let's see. Well, I'll look at the chart. You can listen. So the moon is, we went into the new moon in my time zone at 5:38 a.m. this morning. I'm sorry, the full moon at 5:38 a.m. this morning. And so when I look at this, the moon is in the 7th house and it's in Capricorn. So when we look at it in the 7th house of Capricorn, oh, it's hanging. Interesting. Okay. So this is like, since it's in the 7th house, it's about relationships and having a deep connection with your relationships. So this could be your marriage partner, or it could be a business partner, or like your one, right? It's the one person that's important to you and that you have a partnership with. And so when you're looking at this, it's all about this partnership and the ability to provide emotional substance for each other. And this is also kind of, I guess, a warning would be that it can kind of come off a little motherly right now. And you might need to find other resources or sources to exert some of that energy, right? And then it being in Capricorn, it's all about, well, it's about Capricorn, about structure in your life, right? It's about hard work. It's the opposite of the moon, where it's like having a harder time with that emotional connection. So when we look at this moon that is needing structure, it's needing consistency, boundaries. It also is a little withdrawn when it comes to feeling, but yet we're wanting to exert some feelings towards our partner right now. And so think about that. How does that look? What's that work out to be? This works out to be a situation where you could be expressing like the need, and that's how it can kind of come off motherly. You could be expressing the need for structure between the two of you, or maybe that's how you're caring for your partner, is through this hard work you're putting into the relationship, right? It can come off a couple different ways depending on your personality. So keep that in mind when you're dealing with this full moon. But let's look at what else it's also having an impact on, because it's not just the 7th house. It has aspects, and aspects are when planets look at each other and how they react and behave towards each other. So we are having some aspects. Some of it does have to deal with the 1st house because it's across from the 7th house. And that's about our identity. It also, because of the sun and Mercury both being in there in Cancer right now, it's coming off as more of that nurturing. So you're going to have more of that compassion, that caring, maybe a little touchy-feely, just a different type of feelings. And not only that, like it's going to be outwardly expressed. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like you might have some other sources you can exert this energy into, but it is definitely there. It also is coming across in our house of our friendships and our social life and how we're presenting ourselves out there, which is going to benefit you vastly because you also have Jupiter there. And so with this combination, you sharing compassion and caring for others right now is going to come back for you in good karma. And let's see, there was one other aspect. There it is. Oh, and we've got some motivation there because we've got a little aspect there with Mars. This is a little milder. Depending on your chart, you might not even notice it. But regardless, for those of you who are aware of it, this is going to be a tail end kind of energy, if you will. And it's very subtle, but there's this motivation to keep it going. There's this motivation to also maybe have some things that you that you like and admire that are around you, right? So that's kind of what we're looking at with this full moon. So how I would take the opportunity of what we have is we have a lot of feels that we don't want to process. And so being a full moon, what's the best thing to do on it? I always joke and I'm like, burn it all. But the reality is it's when you release, right? And you can do this through journal writing. You can do this through candle work. You can do it through burning things, which is typically what I do. And I also go through my house and I cleanse my house and consecrate it or whatever it is I need to do. It's a good time that you can put some cinnamon out your front door, right? And there's all kinds of different things that you can do on a full moon to kind of clear out anything and make sure that it's ready for a reset. Oftentimes in Fireside, we will go back and go, hey, look at what you were working on for the new moon, right? And then in the new moon, because in the new moon, you're always setting intentions. So in the new moon, if you're finding you have obstacles or challenges, roadblocks that are from like stopping you from making your progress on your new moon intentions, then those are the things that you're going to want to let go of. Right. And so at a minimum, I always suggest journaling because maybe it's something silly. Maybe you're trying to start or quit a new habit. Right. And maybe on the new moon, you started a new habit. Say it was something to do with your health and a healthy lifestyle, because most people like generally pick those types of things. It's like the number one New Year's resolution, right? So you've got that. And you're finding that as you're trying to move towards that, these things are getting in your way. Well, unpack that. What is it? Why is it? Is it a feeling? Is it an experience? Is it something from your past? Is it something that just keeps coming at you in your head that's like not positively helping you move forward, right? There's always something. It's not as simple as like, oh, I just forgot or I just didn't feel like it. Well, why didn't you feel like it? Right. So if you're looking at your intention and go, okay, here's the things that are stopping me, you unpack it. Then on your full moon, you write down all those things and you release them. Right. And again, you can do it through just writing, but I always like write and then burn it and then release the energy out into the universe. And then that way it's gone and I don't have to keep dealing with that and processing that. So hopefully that helps you with your full moon experience. We decided to do the whole full moon thing here because a lot of people are on holiday in the US. And so there wasn't going to be a very large fireside. And I was like, you know what, let's just take this public. And you can definitely do this on your own. In Fireside, if everyone settles down, I try to do it together, but oftentimes there's a lot of chatter. So we're working on it. But what you want to do is, at least, like I said, at a minimum, write down, get a candle and a crystal. And so these would be ones that are helping you set your intention, right? So again, this is about partnerships. So looking at that, is it communication? Is it love? Is it truth? Is it structure, honesty? Like, what is it? And find the crystal that aligns with that. And then you want to energize that crystal or charge that crystal with that energy. And you want to do the same with your candle. And you pick a candle that resembles the color of what you're trying to look at. If you don't know your candle color, go look out that you want, or the associations, go look on the website. They're on the journeywithjessica.com. Actually, I think it's just, if you just go in and search candles and you look at the chime candles, it's really clear and broken out for what each candle does. Like, it's just like this peace, this love, this, just tells you, and you can be like, oh, so much easier. Just pick one. But anyway, so you pick the candle associated with it, the crystal associated with it, you energize them and set the intention. And while the candle is burning, you have your crystal there, and then you do your writing. Sometimes I won't even just write on paper. Sometimes, depending on what it is, I'm writing it on a dry leaf. I'm writing it on a piece of fabric. There's all these different things you can write on, and then I drop it in the barrel and burn it. And you can also, I've done this. I think a lot of people have done this on full moons, when there's something that no longer serves you and is not helping you with your higher purpose. Burn that too. Why not? You don't need it anymore. Get rid of the energy. And then it turns to ash and back to earth, and she turns it into something beautiful because it's just a new energy form. So I hope you enjoy your full moon. I hope you release a lot. I also have something that I have to share with you because it came today, and I just love these hoodies. So I got another one, and look at this beauty. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. So yes, I have been like designing clothes like crazy because I love them. For those of you who are wondering about sizes, they're all on the website. But I do love these hoodies. I love that it's got the a very well on camera. Actually, it's kind of bright, but it's got a little faded logo. And then, well, let me show you. Well, actually, I moved my cameras because my new chair is shorter. But look at the back; it's so cute. But like I said, the sizes are on the website. I am small, so I have a small, and it fits very true to size, if that helps you. There's a couple other pieces that we got today that I sampled, and they were good. So they're up on the website. Enjoy. Have a wonderful 4th. I have a wonderful evening. Oh, and for the 4th of July, Independence Day, we will not have any sadhanas or any activities. It's a national holiday. We're going to have a national holiday. So we will see you all. Let's see, today's Monday. We will see you all Wednesday. Have a lovely evening. Bye.